Hi. I thought I would sit down and do a little bit of a life update because my life is not the same as it was a month ago, 2 months ago. I feel like the entire thing has changed. There are so many different moving parts now and I haven't been showing up here as much as I would have liked. But yeah, let's just jump straight into it. I'm just going to tell you about what's going on in my life right now. If you don't care, feel free to skip this video. So this is basically just going to be a big life update, word vomit, just telling you absolutely everything that's going on in my life. Because nothing's the same. Absolutely nothing is the same, which is fun, but also a bit not fun. My life just feels like it's a lot more work at the moment. Like I need to put more into absolutely everything and I'm just getting really drained. Let's just get into it. So I've written everything down in my phone because there's a lot. So basically we were in the process of buying something really, really big and it was moving really, really fast because there was a deadline and everything was just moving like crazy. Like I'd never been in this situation where I was buying this type of thing before and it was just crazy. Like I was learning all these new things and I was getting really excited and I was planning and everything, and then suddenly a few things have come up and it's been pushed back for an undetermined amount of time. So that's kind of come to a halt, so that's why I haven't really mentioned anything else about that. Yeah, that's all very uncertain. We feel a little bit in the dark at the moment, so that's not really a fun time. It could pop back up at any moment and then we would have to be rushing the process, but it could also take years. So we're not really sure how to plan in accordance to that, and yeah, we're just a little bit in the dark and a little bit confused about that part. So that's one aspect of our lives that's kind of just like hanging over our heads a little bit, but we'd love to absolutely get it going, but I don't think we can right now. So yeah, I don't know the progress on that one, so I won't be able to tell you soon, which is really annoying. I was hoping to like build it up for 1 week, and then boom, we'd have it and it would be like part of my content and it would, yeah, anyway. So that's one major part that I wanted to talk about. So when it comes to work at the moment, I'm covering for one of my co-workers who's away for 6 weeks and she basically does full-time, and I haven't done full-time work in a very long time because I'm doing part-time a bunch of different little things and YouTube is one of them. And that leads into like partnerships and brand deals and stuff, and I feel so awful that I've had to say no to so many brands and like not be able to work with some incredible companies and share them with you guys because I just don't have the time. Like I feel so bad because I've also spent like 3 years building this up and it was slowly growing, but now that I don't have time to film anything and I don't have time to work with the brands that I love, I feel like I'm in this weird, I don't really have any words for any of these things. I just feel like I'm in this really weird spot where I'm sort of like I'm covering for someone else, so this isn't what my life is going to look like forever, but like in this little period of time I can't do my other things. So I accepted to do all of this work, so it's so fine. It's not like it was forced on me or anything, but it just feels like I can't put my all into everything that I want to, if that makes sense. I'm trying to find a good routine and balance that works with everything, but I haven't found that yet and I'm finding it really hard. I feel like all of my energy is just going into this one little basket when I have like 20 little baskets. Like, you know, I don't know, I feel like I should be doing more, but I have too much. Yeah, I don't know, too much, not enough. It's just all over the place at the moment. I feel like I just don't feel quite right. And another little thing I wanted to chat about is Ziggy. So he's still very much a puppy and I love him with my whole entire heart, but he doesn't sleep through the night. I feel like I have a newborn baby. Now, if you're a mum, don't come for me. I know that a puppy is nothing like a newborn baby. My sister tells me all the time. She's like, wait till you have a newborn, puppies are absolutely nothing. But when I tell you, last night, Ziggy woke up 6 times. Like, I think he's a little bit sick at the moment, and so he's not feeling the best, but it's like Rowan and I are just constantly getting up, and when I don't hear Ziggy, like Rowan has to wake me up and he's up and I'm up, and then Ziggy's crying and it's, I don't know, it's just a whole thing, and then I struggle to get back to sleep, so I don't feel like I've had much sleep for a very long time. So I'm hoping that Ziggy kind of grows out of it a little bit. We took Ziggy to puppy school and he learned a whole bunch of new things. One thing we're still working on is doing wheeze inside, which is not great. It's just a very time-consuming thing at the moment. Like pre-Ziggy, Cosmo knew everything. Like, he was so comfortable and everyone just knew what to do. At dinner time there was a routine, and now there's a different routine with Ziggy, and we're all just sort of getting used to it and getting accustomed to it. And yeah, so I feel like I'm not 100% because I'm not sleeping properly. I'm absolutely not complaining though. Like, I'm so tired most of my days, but just to see Ziggy having fun and like ripping up boxes and playing with Cosmo, like, it's just my favorite thing in the world, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it has changed my life, and I am very exhausted 100% of the time. Now this one, I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about on here or not, but I was thinking of maybe changing my niche on YouTube to something else. I just have so many things that I want to do, and I feel like doing the weekly vlog is very broad, and it's a little bit like, oh, this is my life this week, but it's not really narrowing in on anything that I'm doing. It's kind of just vague. And I was thinking maybe I'll gradually go into either like a cooking channel or a learning to crochet channel, and then doing like crochet tutorials, and or if I change my channel into like a workout thing, and then I show you like how I use my spore bench. I also really want to write a book, and so do I make my channel about the writing process from start to finish of writing a book? Or like, I'm really into gardening. Do I change into like a gardening channel, or like DIY? Like, I love going to Bunnings now and just doing DIY projects with Rowan on the weekends. Like, do I just make my channel about like showing DIY projects, or like just have a specific thing that my channel is about instead of my life? Like, obviously I'll still be in it because it's my channel, but I don't know, I just feel like, and reading as well. I have like my whole bookcase here. Like, do I make my channel about reading? Do I do book reviews? I feel like there's too many options. And then if this massive sale ends up going through, like, do I put all of my energy and like film stuff about that for my channel and then make that my niche? Like, I just have so many ideas and things that I'm doing that I feel like just doesn't all work or fit or flow. Like, I have so many separate little things and I kind of want to combine them all, but I don't know. I'm saying a lot right now without really saying anything, and I'm very aware of that. I just can't get my words out in a good way. I probably should have written, well, I've heard that some people write like scripts for their videos, and so they actually know what they're gonna say, but I feel like that's just so ingenuine. I know it's very like fluffy and mumbled, and like it's not very strategic or well thought out the way that I explain things, but I feel like if it's from your head, then it's more authentic and natural instead of reading a script word for word. And I don't know, I'm really just mumbling at this point. So basically what I'm trying to say is I don't know what my schedule is going to be from here forward. I don't know if I'm still going to be posting on Monday afternoons at Monday afternoons at 4 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time, or if they're going to be weekly vlogs, or what kind of content I'm going to do from here forward, because I feel like if I do everything, the algorithm kind of wouldn't really know who to push my channel to, if that makes sense. So I kind of need to pick one and roll with it, but I just don't know which one to pick. Do I learn crochet? Do I show you DIY tutorials? Do I cook for you? I just have so many things that I want to do and that I want to share, but I don't know which ones to do. I guess the whole point of this video was to essentially say that my life is very confusing. It's very inconsistent at the moment. Actually, that's a good word. My life is very inconsistent. I have no routine. Everything has changed. My work has changed. My home life has changed. My like financial life is potentially about to change. Like I don't know. I don't feel like I normally feel. Yeah, take with that what you will. But yeah, I don't know when my next post will be or what it will be, but I really, really hope you stick around. And yeah, I will see you in my next video very, very soon. And thank you so, so much for just being here with me on my little YouTube journey. That's all I have to say. See you next time. Bye.